We constantly come across problems we can't solve, and if we were honest with ourselves, we'd admit it. Psychologists have a term for this: the illusion of knowledge. Whether it's the buzz question or how a zipper works, your brain is wired to try and provide an answer. It's a basic survival mechanism to make you feel more in control. After all, nobody likes to walk around feeling lost and clueless, especially about things we think we should know.
The best way to see just how your brain fills in the blanks for you is to challenge it to get detailed about how a specific object works. Take a bike, for example. I'm setting up this next experiment, created by psychologist Rebecca Lawson, to see if our college students can do this very simple test.
So I have an assignment for you guys today. It's called Draw a Bike. You guys have all ridden bicycles before, right? You know what a bicycle looks like. It's got two wheels, etc. Yeah? Who knows what a bicycle looks like? All right, good.
Sounds easy, right? Well, let's see how you would do. Stop. Pay attention. Take a look at these 4 drawings of bicycles. Only one of them could actually work, but it's up to you to decide which one it is. Have you made your choice? Remember your answer while we see how these students did.
Okay, time's up, guys. Would you be surprised to hear that these bikes are not as functional as you guys might suspect? So we're gonna put this to the test. All you gotta do is follow me.
It turns out that over 90% of our participants drew totally unrealistic bicycles. How could it be so hard for smart people to draw a simple bike?
So we've actually created these bikes here that reflect the most common mistakes that people make when they draw bicycles. You'll be happy to know that a lot of you guys match these perfectly.
Let's see if you can spot which bike is actually functional.
The first one is this white bike over here. All right, so, Anne, tell me, here's your drawing. What's wrong with your drawing? What's wrong with this bike?
I have an extra bar there.
Which does what?
You can't steer the bike.
You can't steer the bike. So your prize is riding this mistake all the way down this campus.
Oh!
Okay, you don't have to do it anymore. Stop.
I was pretty confident that I'd be able to draw a bicycle, but clearly I didn't do so well.
Anne's bike looked like this. Option A. Is this the bike you picked? If so, you'd have a problem too.
Moving on.
Oh, no.
Lauren, can you tell me what your mistake was?
Well, it looks like it's backwards.
Yes. Are you surprised that you sort of messed this up?
I am. I'm really surprised because my brain went, I know how to draw a bike. I even added a bell on my picture.
Would you like to see her ride this bike?
Yeah. No, it's totally not working. I was so confident in my bicycle, I didn't even realize that it was backwards.
Lauren's bike looked like this. Option B. If you picked this one, then you'd be out of luck. So now we're down to 2 bikes. Dalton's bike looked like option C. Did you pick that one? That's incorrect too. It doesn't even have a place for pedals.
That's beautiful.
But if you picked option D, like Wesley's bike, then congratulations. You've been paying attention to your bicycle.
You have drawn a perfect bike.
What? I was like, what did I do wrong?
Oh, yes.
It's working.
Yes.
I'll see you guys later.
You know, our mental models of the world are not always as accurate as we think they are. But our brain doesn't like to feel unsure of itself, so it overcompensates and it makes you feel more confident than perhaps you should be in many instances.
You've seen how hard it is for most people to draw a bike, and probably how difficult it is for you to explain exactly how a zipper works, right? So how does a zipper work? The slide that you pull on connects 2 sets of teeth that are specifically designed like hooks to interlock together at an angle when you pull the slide one way and disconnect when you pull the other way. Simple, right?
Even though you likely don't know how most things work, Your brain believes it does. Your brain would rather pretend to know something than to admit it doesn't, in order to maintain this illusion that it knows all about the world.
In some respects, the illusion of knowledge functions like a cartoon character running off a cliff. There's this period of time where your brain gives you the impression that you get it, and you're successfully running on air. Only when your knowledge is put to the test do you finally fall.
The world can be a big, scary place. The last thing you need is to be reminded how little of it you understand. In many respects, the illusion of knowledge is necessary to keep you from having to face your own incompetence.
This illusion of knowledge brings about a false sense of security in what you think you know, and also leads your brain to become overconfident in decisions you make every day.
Don't believe your brain is overconfident?